Hey, and good morning, everybody. Greg Majeski here, back on the Weather Nerds channel, here with your 11 o'clock update on our potential tropical cyclone number 8, which looks like that's what's going to stay. Again, a hybrid type system, although it's got the wind speeds and the rains of a tropical system. They didn't officially become Helene, but is what it is. But getting pretty close to making landfall right now. Got the 11 o'clock coordinates there at 32.9 north, 78.3 west. Again, moving north-northwest at 5, crawling along. And top sustained winds at 50 miles per hour. So a hybrid system. When I say hybrid, it means it's got the characteristics of a low pressure system as well as some features of a tropical system. So we kind of got both going on there. And before I kind of get into this full report, if you're catching this after the live, if you could please do me a favor, if you could consider subscribing to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future content, which I do dailies, I do shorts. I'll do a lot of great weather stuff here. Hopefully you'll find useful here on the Weather Nerds channel. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the specifics of what's going on with this. I want to kind of take a look at the national satellite imagery here as we're looking at the water vapor imagery here. And we're watching that area there right up the Carolina coast. You see that high green. I mean, you got some very high water content in there, but the center of circulation is way down on the southern part of it. So as a result of it, not dead center where the thunderstorms were kind of situated. So definitely a hybrid system. So we'll look at the latest visible imagery here. We'll kind of zoom in a little bit closer, and you can kind of see, again, the center of circulation get really close. It's off the coast there, but the bulk of the stuff's on the north side of this with some pretty torrential rains and some gusty winds will be moving in there. Again, we'll have to watch the coastal areas, obviously, for the possibility of some isolated tornadoes. Those will be in the possibility as well for today. As we're looking at the bigger picture here, the regional, see that heavy rains really coming in right on the North Carolina and South Carolina border with that heavy stream of rains out moving in there for the interior, going into Raleigh, going into Greensboro, getting some pretty healthy doses, some pretty decent rains moving into that area. Let's go ahead and take a look at radar and Mega. We'll go a little bit closer here, and we'll do again look at some of these heavier rains here coming in toward the Wilmington area, Oak Island, Boiling Springs, getting some pretty heavy rains. This is going to be really the hard area hit, going to get probably the heaviest of the rains, as that's been kind of training over the same area there for some time. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the rainfall totals here. We'll go to and yeah, we're getting some pretty heavy rains in here, to say the least. We'll just kind of eyeball this. We got 3 inches down just south of here, already 10 inches of rain. Wow. Some 10, 11 inches here on these banks here just south of the Wilmington area there. And even offshore goes even off the chart, 14, 15 inches of rain offshore. But this is coming into the Wilmington area, so flooding needs to be watched closely there throughout the city of Wilmington for sure. Any of the low-lying areas that tend to flood because they're getting that heavy rain continues to move over the same grounds. What we call in the weather referral as training, where the rain is kind of flowing over the same territory over and over again. So you're definitely seeing a lot of that kind of spreading in across that region for right now. Latest watches and warnings here. Again, we've got a lot of tropical storm warnings along the coast there from North Carolina down to South Carolina. We've got the watches there, high wind advisories in effect, obviously with gusty winds that are moving through that region. We can take a live look here at the beach. This has actually settled down a little bit here at Sunset Beach, North Carolina. Not nearly as bad as what it was showing earlier. And down toward Myrtle Beach, things have deteriorated a little bit down that way. Definitely seeing some rip currents there for sure. Some rough surf, some heavy rains in the vicinity. But it's going to be that area there along the North Carolina coast, that brown area there. That's a 5% chance of seeing some isolated tornadoes. Water spouts not out of the question as this system begins to make its landfall there across the coastal areas there of South Carolina and North Carolina. But again, it is a hybrid system that's making landfall right now, not a named system. So, and that looks like they're thinking it was going to make it Helene. It's not officially, so looks like that's going to stay out of the way. Again, if you're just joining us, here is the latest coordinates here on our potential tropical cyclone 8, which is what it's going to stay. It is a hybrid tropical system / low pressure system. Some very gusty winds along the coastal areas here. Some very big major flooding rains in the Wilmington area will need to be watched closely here for tonight as this continues to move in. And this rain's going to kind of linger up the coast here for a few days. So that right there, my friends, is your 11 o'clock update. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you could, go ahead and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and join the channel here. And again, I appreciate you guys' support. All right, that's it for now. You guys take it easy. You can stay safe. And if necessary, I'll do a 5 o'clock update. Until then, and if not, we'll see you again somewhere down the line. All right, you guys take it easy. We'll talk to you later.